But I know for sure, that Rock Nation was seeding negative stories about Colin Kaepernick during the time that he was really in traction with Jay-Z. For sure. This is after the Rock Nation NFL deal has been announced.
Also, what he did to Colin was absolutely wrong.
Selfish.
Jay-Z's performance at Yankee Stadium quickly became one of his most discussed appearances in recent years after his freestyle sparked widespread conversation online that he addressed critics who have accused him of compromising his principles and appeared to reference Colin Kaepernick while responding to the ongoing backlash. The comments immediately drew attention across social media and fueled fresh debate. Colin Kaepernick's partner, Nessa Diab, publicly rejected Jay-Z's remarks and made it clear she disagreed with how the situation was portrayed. The narrator suggests her response resonated with many online, with some viewers arguing that Jay-Z underestimated the public's reaction. As the discussion gained momentum, opinions became increasingly divided, turning the freestyle into one of the most debated moments surrounding the performance.
Nah, Jay-Z, that freestyle wasn't it, bro. That wasn't the one, bro. Just stop it. Now the Roots Picnic freestyle was that was better than this one. But this one, I'm starting to see what you're doing. You starting to notice that, because you brought up Twitter activists, you starting to notice that people ain't receiving you like they once received you, and you can't pay radio programs and certain shit to manipulate the masses.
Jay-Z has recently returned to the spotlight as fans celebrate the 30th anniversary of his landmark debut album, Reasonable Doubt. After keeping a relatively low profile for several years, he stepped back onto the stage as a featured performer at the Roots Picnic, drawing significant attention from fans and the media alike. Despite previously saying he had little interest in rap feuds, Jay-Z used portions of his performance to respond to several public critics. The narration claims his lyrics included apparent references to figures such as Drake and Nicki Minaj, along with others who have openly criticized him over the years. The narration also states that Jay-Z appeared to reference attorney Tony Busby, who represented a Jane Doe in a lawsuit accusing Jay-Z and Sean Diddy Combs of sexual assault related to an alleged 2000 incident. Jay-Z has consistently denied those allegations, and the lawsuit was later dismissed. According to the narration, his decision to mention the controversy again suggested the matter remains deeply personal to him. The narrator says many fans were left wondering what message Jay-Z intended to send through those lyrics. That question resurfaced during his performance at Yankee Stadium celebrating the 30th anniversary of Reasonable Doubt. During a freestyle, he addressed several controversies that have followed him in recent years, including criticism from some who have accused him of abandoning his principles or putting business interests ahead of the black community.
I'm a target. You ain't, don't miss that target. No exclusive, they only doing what Apple and Walmart did. You shopping at Amazon or you boycotting? You posting on Instagram? That's Meta, boy, stop it. Y'all know Google owns YouTube. You picking and choosing and politicking as usual.
Jay-Z used part of his freestyle to dismiss what he described as Twitter activists, saying he doesn't let social media criticism influence his decisions and portraying himself as someone who refuses to be controlled. He also questioned what he viewed as inconsistent reactions within the black community, arguing that some people criticized his business partnership with Target while continuing to support companies such as Amazon, Facebook, and Instagram. The narration says the most talked about moment came when Jay-Z appeared to compare his own experience with Colin Kaepernick's. According to the performance, he referenced Kaepernick's settlement with the NFL and suggested it included a non-disparagement agreement, adding that he understood why such an offer would be accepted. Jay-Z then contrasted that situation with his own, insisting he has never compromised his principles despite years of criticism. He also pointed to his charitable work and community investments as evidence that his actions speak louder than the accusations against him. According to the narration, those remarks quickly sparked debate online, with many viewers questioning both the comparison and the overall message of the freestyle.
The check, I ain't even mad at them. But along with that check, gotta sign a non-disparagement. I'm the one they can't control. Y'all better be glad it's him. Yeah. I'm the one they can't control. We better be glad it's him. $500 million back in the community. That's just good math for him.
Jay-Z's freestyle surprised many listeners because, in the narrator's view, there hadn't been widespread calls for him to publicly address the criticism surrounding his reputation. Instead, the performance gave some viewers the impression that he was closely following conversations about himself online. The narration suggests critics believe the backlash reflects changing public opinion and growing skepticism toward the image Jay-Z has projected over the years. The narration also revisits the long-running debate involving Colin Kaepernick and Nessa Diab. It notes that Nessa has previously criticized Jay-Z over his relationship with Kaepernick's activism, particularly after Jay-Z partnered with the NFL, and stated that the conversation had moved beyond kneeling. According to the narrator, those earlier disagreements resurfaced after Jay-Z referenced Kaepernick again during his freestyle. The narration says Jay-Z suggested Kaepernick accepted an NFL settlement that included a non-disparagement agreement. However, the narrator also notes that critics dispute that interpretation, pointing out that Kaepernick has continued speaking publicly about the NFL and his activism since reaching a confidential settlement. Because of that, many argue the comparison made during the performance was inaccurate or incomplete, that supporters of Kaepernick highlight his continued activism and community initiatives, while Jay-Z's critics point to his NFL partnership, involvement with the Super Bowl halftime show, the Barclays Center project, and corporate business deals as evidence that he has prioritized business over protest. Others reject that criticism, arguing that Jay-Z's record includes significant philanthropic work, criminal justice reform efforts, entrepreneurship, and investments in Black communities. The narration concludes by suggesting that Jay-Z's recent performances and public comments show he is determined to defend his reputation following years of controversy. Whether those responses help restore his public image or simply generate more debate remains uncertain. According to the narrator, opinions remain sharply divided, ensuring that discussions about Jay-Z's legacy are likely to continue.